when you are an international student, it's not always possible for you to know like what opportunities you have open. So when you see something like, okay, there's a fellowship going on, they're telling me like they will help me do some good research. I mean, that's a big deal. Without Fatima Fellowship, I don't know if I'll be able to be here, like getting admission to Rutgers or acceptance letters from the other universities. I did my undergrad in Bangladesh from Chittagong University of Engineering and Technology. There was always a research gap what we did in Bangladesh, the kind of research we did in Bangladesh at that time versus what was going on like in other Western countries or like let's say in the US or UK. Fatima Fellowship helps with like bridging that gap because you're getting to work with someone who is already is in different top universities in let's say in Western countries. So you're working with someone who is already experienced. What helped me the most is like matching us with the mentors. So providing us a good mentor who would uh, guide us and help us get a good paper, good publication, get us into research. I think that's the most important thing because right now, especially in computer science, I would say to get into a PhD, you need to have some kind of research experience. In most cases, you'll see like the professors want students who did some good project, maybe that got published into a top conference and everything. So it's not always possible being an international student to get that experience. But through Fatima Fellowship, I got a really good mentor. My mentor at Fatima Fellowship was Michael Saxon. So he was at that time a PhD candidate at UC Santa Barbara, and actually our work got published last year at NeurIPS 2024. Still, I would say he's a really good mentor. Even now we are in touch. Even now he helps us in different like whenever we like should we work on this or what do you think about this project, he's still there helping us. And at that time, I would say we had like meeting once a week. We'd talk about like at the beginning we'd talk about different research projects. Like we went with one and then we were reading papers and yeah, presenting them. Michael would guide us like, okay, go like we can go this way or that way. We can do this experiments and that experiments. He will always be there helping us. Like we are all in Slack. So Fatima Fellowship provided that Slack channel that helped a lot, like us communicating with each other. Also, I would say with the applications, he helped a lot with the applications too. Like how do you write like recommendation letters? From whom should you get recommendation letters? All those things he provided. My mentor provided a lot of like resources, I would say, that I couldn't even think of. So he used them during his PhD applications and he shared them with me. So here a list of a statement of purpose, here's a list of like a recommendation letters, how to write them, how you choose your mentor, like PhD mentor and everything. So yeah, that helped a lot. Fatima Fellowship helped with, I'd say for computational resources, they provided us with Google Pro resources. So they provided us an upgraded like Google Colab account. So the Google Colab Pro, using that, we could do some experiments. I would say that was really helpful. And regarding like international students, like especially when you are working, like you're not engaged with a university, you don't always have those resources. Like if you want some computational resources, you need to buy that, and it's not always cheap. So I'd say Fatima Fellowship really helped with that. For LLMs, I would say, yeah, we need to like include more and more languages. Even if we include more languages, what's happening is that it's still imbalanced, right? It's more English data. Let's say like more than 50% is English data, and maybe like then the rest is like the other 100 or something languages. What happens is like more and more people from different like diverse regions, they're getting involved in research. And that will also, I would say, like help mitigate those biases. Like more people we have from different regions, more diversity we have, they know more languages, they have more experience with their culture. Like people from different culture, they have different perspectives. That helps a lot to mitigate bias. So I would say uh, Fatima Fellowship is helping a lot, giving platform to people from different countries, different regions, different cultures, languages.